Now, take a look at these four players. In my opinion, these four players are the best players of this generation. These guys, I feel, have been the very best, or are the very best in this present generation of players that we have. From Lionel Messi to Cristiano Ronaldo to Eden Hazard to Neymar Jr., these guys were the very best in their team and in the world. Let's say from 2010 to date. Yes, from 2010 to date. Although Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo have been in the game long before Neymar and Hazard. But let's say from 2010 till date, no player outside of these four have won more points for their team than these four players. Because these guys they could go on to win games on their own. They could create something out of nothing for their team. They've scored decisive goals for their teams. At that moment in the game when the game seems to be very difficult, things are not really going, as planned for the team, they could just turn up and just. I don't want to even talk about Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi because of course they are the GOATs. But let's take a look at a player like Eden Hazard, for instance. A lot of disrespect has, over, let's say, in the past 2-3 years, Eden Hazard has been disrespected time and time again. He has been compared to players like Salah and all of that because of statistics of Salah has plenty of goals and assists, but Salah has not won more points for Liverpool than Eden Hazard did for Chelsea. Eden Hazard left Chelsea since 2019. He left Chelsea since 2019, and since that 2019, we all could agree that Eden Hazard has not been playing even before he retired last year or so. He when he got to Madrid, he got injured, and that was the beginning of his retirement, as far as I'm concerned. But up till now, till date, Mohamed Salah has not been able to achieve those feats for Liverpool. Although he has scored plenty of goals, Salah has broken Premier League records for goals and assists in a season. But come on, I'm talking about impact in games. How a player can just change games on, turn everything around for their team. We've seen so many times how Eden Hazard will be on the bench for Chelsea, and Chelsea will be, losing that game, and he comes on the pitch and turns everything around for his team. That is how impactful a player is. That's the player that you can refer to as the very best. As the very best. Same with Neymar Jr. Neymar is a player that could on his own take the ball, go on, terrify the defense, and create chances for his teammates, score goals on his own. And these are the guys that could do things on their own. That could just pick up the ball and create something out of nothing for their team and win games for their team. So in my opinion, if any player, nobody should compare any other player outside of these four to these guys. These guys were exceptional. I'm not even talking about Cristiano and Lionel Messi. Those guys they are not human beings as far as I'm concerned. All right. But Neymar Jr. and Eden Hazard are just right after Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. All right. Neymar Jr. has been disrespected. Of course, Neymar and Eden Hazard now has similar career. Their journeys in their careers have been similar. Right now Neymar is struggling with injuries, and I'm actually advising him he should just quit the game, and his body cannot take it anymore. That was the same thing that Eden Hazard did. He saw that his body could not take it anymore, and he just he let it go. And I feel he's enjoying his retirement right now. All right, I know a lot of persons are not happy. Myself, I'm not happy that we've missed Eden Hazard on the pitch and all of that. But sometimes football can just Neymar Jr., Eden Hazard, these are the guys we thought would be taking over from Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. All right, but sometimes that's football. That's football. Some players can, the thing is, we're all happy. We saw how good these guys were before the injuries started. The series of injuries started happening to them. We all saw how Eden Hazard, how good Eden Hazard was, how good Neymar Jr. was. All right, we all saw it. We all saw what they did on the pitch. For their various teams, for their countries. These guys were really top notch. They were the very best. So for me, these four players, from Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar Jr., Eden Hazard, these four players are the best of this present generation. Peace.